everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. I'm bringing this vlog slightly later. But that was deliberate. I wanted to get some things done, and I wanted to basically reflect on some of the things that happened during the week. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you've had a good week so far. Yesterday is the seventh day. It's the end of the first week of the month of July. I know it always just flies by, it doesn't it? But anyway, it has been a good week. July actually started for me on a very different note, a note of just me seeing lots of things that maybe that were not quite positive in the last few months start to be, well, I was experiencing positive things. I think I said that in a very roundabout way, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the things that had been negative, just kind of the month just started on a high note, basically. For me, I think this vlog really would be just a chit chat, because I can't really put my finger on anything particular, any theme, I mean, to speak about. But I guess I really want to talk about obedience. Actually, now that I think about it, I will speak about obedience and the rewards that come with it. So I'm going to use the story of Joseph and Mary. They were going to give birth to, Jesus, the Son of God, and they had to obey because it wasn't the most convenient, most straightforward process for Mary in particular to be a maiden, an unmarried maiden, yes, betrothed, but unmarried still. To be pregnant in those days, they usually stoned them to death. That's what happened really if you were not married and you got pregnant. But she went through with it, believed the Lord. Went through with it. Joseph came alongside her. They had to travel miles and miles when the census came to Joseph's land of birth, Bethlehem. And the rest of the story, most of you know. But I guess the center of it all, really, and what I'd like to emphasize on is their obedience and the sacrifice, because there was a real sacrifice that came with what they did. It couldn't have been, like pleasant for Mary at all, being so close to delivery and having to travel on a donkey through very rough terrain for miles and miles and miles. I don't actually know how, long the journey was. I mean, the distance. Um, and I do know that in those days it wasn't like we have now, where we have paved roads and we have transport systems that are all advanced and stuff like that. No, they had a donkey, they had very rough roads and all the rest of it. It was not pleasant. But they obeyed God and they went through with it. And honestly, there is a reward for obedience and sacrifice. Yes, we saw and we heard that they received the gifts from the magi's, but the rewards I'm talking about are longer lasting. They're even richer and deeper than that. The joy of stewarding and being like and partnering with God to raise the Son of God, that is a blessing. Yes, everything comes with challenges, but that in itself is a blessing. Yeah, Joseph coming alongside Mary to be, like this father figure for Jesus, but also supporting Mary through this journey, and not, yeah, not exposing or anything like that. That he was rewarded. He was rewarded. They were both rewarded for their sacrifice, for their obedience. And I just want to say once again to each and every one of us out there, sometimes the Lord will tell us to do things that are very difficult, even for us to comprehend on the surface of it. I would say pray about it if you're really struggling with maybe resources or how to make it happen, because it just feels and it is a difficult journey. But don't say no. go through with it, obey God, because you see, it gives you everything you need, even in the difficult times, to obey Him, and you will receive your right reward for, whatever you do for the Lord. I'm not saying do it for the reward, but I can assure you, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded if you honor God. If you, like, go ahead and, go through with whatever it is asking you to do, no matter what the sacrifices will, well, what is going to cost you, what the sacrifice will be as a result of following through with the instructions or with the directions or whatever. The Lord will reward you. And I'm going to leave it at that. But I obeyed the Lord this week gone. He asked me to do something that seemed really difficult. I did it, and God rewarded me. God is rewarding me even by being blessed to be where He asked me to go, uh, and to carry out the duties He wanted me, and the assignment I needed to carry out whilst I was there. But I also know that there are more blessings and more rewards to come. And so I'm just saying this now here because some of you might be going through something similar, or it might be for later, sometime in the future, where the Lord will reveal to you something He wants you to do, and you might weigh up the cost and say, oh my goodness, this is really going to be challenging. Please, please, please go through with it. Just ask the Lord to help you know how to navigate things, and how to, make it happen. And He will help you with that as well. Shalom. Please like, share, and comment. And thank you for always stopping by. I hope you have a great week, and it's been a blessing to talk to you again. Bye.